Well, here we go, back again with another video, and today it's the live stream. We're kicking off at the Stadium of Light, finally at the Stadium of Light at Sunderland versus Carlisle United in our second pre-season friendly of this season, obviously. Now, team news today, Patterson is in goal, replacing Burge, who is completely rested today. Burge is completely rested. Then we have Flanagan, McLaughlin and Willis, three centre-backs. We also have Feeney and Diamond there, so I don't know who's going to be our right. I don't know who's going to play the right wing back place, the right wing back position today. In centre of midfield, we have Scowen and Power, 09, Grigg and Gooch, and this is the team so far. Now on the bench, all right, everybody, completely resting the team almost, apart from Flanagan, McLaughlin. Everybody is being rested who started against Gateshead. So they're going to be on the bench today, which is Hume, Matthews, Wyke, Dobson, Maguire, Ledbetter, 09, Wright, Hackett, Taylor and Dan Neil. No Embleton, obviously being rested. So I'm thinking the three centre-backs, obviously, it's going to be McLaughlin, Willis and probably Feeney because... No, sorry. Flanagan, Willis and Feeney will be the three centre-backs. McLaughlin will probably be a wing-back, as he did quite well on Saturday in the first half, with Diamond as the other wing-back. Then we're going to have Scowen and Power at the centre-mid, 09, Grigg and Gooch are the three more forward players, but hopefully just the Grigg up front. So we'll write this down properly. We have Willis will probably be playing the Bailey Wright leading centre-back role with Flanagan and Feeney. Then McLaughlin and Diamond as the wing-backs. Scowen, Power, centre-mid. Gooch, O'Brien and Grigg up front. Hello, everybody. So hopefully this team can play well. Now, Carlisle haven't been playing too badly and are only one division below us. And the team is now coming out. If you want to watch the live stream via the SAFC website, it's £5 to buy it. And you have Nick Barnes, the quality top commentator, the best commentator in the entire world. Nick Barnes is commentating live. And we also, it is raining cats and dogs. It's horrible out there. It's been chucking it down all morning. I've been out for my 45-minute run. Hello, Black Cats on Tower. Hello, everybody. Sports lover Jack Darby. It's been chucking it down. I've been out for my 5-6 mile run this morning. I got absolutely soaked. Absolutely soaked. I don't think it's on BBC Newcastle. It's only via the live stream where you got to pay £5. The teams are now out. And it's obviously an empty stadium. And we're back. We're back at the Stadium of Light. Yes, the Stadium of Light itself. Absolutely amazing stuff. I've got the window open and it's chucking it down still. Like I said, I went for my 6 mile run, got absolutely drenched. But you can only get wet once. You get out there, you do your exercise, regardless what exercise you do, you're going to get a shower, you're going to get a bath, so it doesn't really make much difference if you get wet. And the match is off. And the stream so far isn't as good. Oh, it's off. There we go. We got the live stream up and now running. And the ground's looking pretty good today. It's looking very nice. Nice and green. Hasn't been used for a while. Carlisle, Sunderland on the attack. Carlisle booted, Hooford clear. So Patterson is in goal. Matthews is on the bench unless they've switched it around. Hello, lad. Hello to everybody. Feeney, yes. It looks like on the right centre of defence. Conor McLaughlin is quite far up. And Sunderland get the ball out. Sunderland are kicking from left to right. Sunderland are actually kicking towards the south stand first half. Carlisle with a throw in. And we do have Power in the centre of midfield with Scowen. Carlisle dominating the early play, passing the ball around quite nicely. In the middle of the park, moving into Sunderland's end. And they get the ball back. Carlisle still controlling the ball, gone back, being pushed back into their own half. Moving down the right, passing the ball quite well, looking quite fit, Carlisle. Keeping the ball well. Sunderland is struggling to get the ball. A shot from Carlisle. Well blocked from Scowen, I think it was. He's gone down injured, mind. He's stretched. If that was Scowen indeed. Hope it was, because I don't want to see Gooch, because Gooch will get injured if you do that kind of stretching. Looks like it was Scowen. So Scowen stretched well. Blocked it. Out of play. Carlisle threw in on the left-hand side. Carlisle controlling the ball. McLaughlin wins the ball back well. Scowen gets the ball. Pokes it out. That was a rushed clearance from Sunderland centre-back. Now, we have, it looks like Jordan Willis is playing. Feeney seems to be more, Flanagan on the left, Feeney in the centre of centre-backs. And we have Jordan Willis to the right. Carlisle on the ball. Carlisle moving forward again. Passing the ball well, they controlled the ball first 2 minutes. Sunderland hadn't had the ball really. Feeney gets the ball, puts the ball out of play. Good defending from Feeney. Another throw in from Carlisle. In line with the penalty area. Going to be a big throw in from the Carlisle lad. A ball coming in the box from the corner flag from Carlisle. And Sunderland, again, Feeney clears the ball well. So we have plenty in the box. We've got Flanagan in the box. We've got Feeney in the box. We've got Jordan Willis in the box. We've got Conor McLaughlin in the box. We have Diamond defending the throw-in. Carlisle passed the ball well from the throw-in. Move the ball back. Ball comes into the box from Carlisle. Control, chests the ball down, but Sunderland control the ball. Was it O'Brien? Gets it out to McLaughlin. Grigg tried to get the ball, but it was passed out. Cleared out, so it's a Sunderland throw-in. So McLaughlin throwing the ball in. Goes back to Scowen. Willis passes the ball back to the keeper. Willis gets the ball again. Willis pumps the ball forward. Nice ball over the top. Aidan O'Brien controls the ball well. Gives it to Scowen. Scowen to Willis. Going back to Willis again. Willis controlling the ball. Puts the ball in the Carlisle half. Nearly gets over the defender, but Scowen charges in and gets the ball nicely. So it's a Carlisle throw-in inside their own half. Carlisle throw-in inside their own half. These next two games are massive. Yes, we'll see how Grigg gets on. But Carlisle, it's going to be a harder game for Grigg because Carlisle are quite fit. Carlisle are only a league below us, and they'll be more further forward in their campaign than Sunderland. Throw-in from Conor McLaughlin. Goes to Max Power. Willis controls the ball, puts it across there to Flanagan. Flanagan moving forward with loads of space left-hand side. Puts the ball forward to Diamond, but the ball was too far forward. Poor ball from Flanagan. Give Diamond far too much to do. Goes out for a throw-in. On the shandies today. If anybody can, the shandy man can. Good throw-in from Carlisle. Welcome to the team, Nigel Dunn. So there we go. Carlisle controlling the ball, passing the ball back in defence. Sunderland clearing the ball. Willis clears the ball out of the defence, and it comes to Gooch on the right hand side. Gooch comes to Will Grigg. Will Grigg inside the box. Just loses the ball at the last second. Hard lines there. Will Grigg tried to turn and shoot. Just lost the ball last second. Great ball from Gooch into the box. Feeney on the ball now. Coming down the right. Gives it to Scowen. Scowen goes, or Power goes back to the keeper. Scowen and Power in the central midfield. Good ball from the keeper out to Jack Diamond on the left-hand side. Jack Diamond controls it well. Goes to Max Power. Max Power forward. Again, back to Jack Diamond down the corner flag. Can Jack Diamond get the ball in the box? Still with Jack Diamond. Ball comes over. Oh, free header! Free header. Who was that? Good save from the keeper. I don't know if that was... Ball comes in the box again. Comes across. Oh, great ball there from, I think it was Scowen. Was that a free header from O'Brien or was it Will Grigg? I'll watch this again. That should have been a goal. I still can't quite see who that was, but that should have been 1-0 to Sunderland. He went for a low header. To be honest, he could have volleyed it in the top corner. If he controlled it with his feet, it would have been a goal all day. So I don't know who it was. He waited to the ball. The ball came down really slowly, so he couldn't get much power behind it. He tried to place it. It didn't quite work out, but it went straight to the keeper and give the keeper some due. It was a great save from Carlisle goalkeeper. It's 0-0 with 7 minutes gone. Throw into Sunderland. That was the best nils apiece so far. That was the easiest chance so far of the game for Sunderland to make it 1-0. Because it's early days, it's slippy conditions, it's raining heavily. So we have to have a little bit of bit of give and take here. It's going to be difficult to actually get the ball down to control with these conditions. I don't know how much the rain's getting into the ground. It doesn't seem that bad, to be honest. The pitch looks quite nice. There's no surface water. Gooch controls the ball well, goes out for a throw-in again. Conor McLaughlin with a throw-in. Willis controlling the ball well, goes to Max Power. Power, ball straight through. Jack Diamond coming down the left-hand side with loads of space. 2 in the box. Come on, Diamond. Ball comes across. Not a very good ball from Jack Diamond. Well played from Carlisle player. Flanagan on the ball. Puts the ball to Max Power. Power. Back to Jack Diamond. Jack Diamond on the left-hand side. 1 man to beat. Gets past his man. Ball comes across. Nobody there. It was a bit of half-hearted pass. The defender did quite well. Kind of put Jack Diamond off a little bit. Flanagan coming down the left-hand side to Jack Diamond again. Good little dummy from Jack Diamond. Passes the ball. It comes back to Jack Diamond again, but the defender clears the ball out. Lot of play down the left-hand side. Max Power scouring, controlling the ball well. Throw-in comes into Sunderland. Jack Diamond on the ball again, controlling it, tries to get it across. Well defended from Carlisle. Good control. Was that Gooch moving over the left-hand side? Feeney on the ball now. Scowen passes the ball back to the keeper. The keeper has the ball. So Matthews is given the start today. I thought it was down as Patterson originally, but Matthews has been given the start. So that means for some reason, I don't know why Matthews has been given the start. Obviously, he just needs to... He's going to be our number 2, so it makes sense to start Matthews. I'll cross that out. We'll have Matthews in goal. I thought it looked more like Matthews anyway. Matthews is the darker-looking lad, where Patterson's more of a fair-looking lad. So yes, Matthews is in goal. He's been quite assured so far. Quite a tall-looking... Looks like a tall-looking keeper. Good pass from Matthews out. His distribution from Matthews has been pretty good so far. Ball comes to... Is it Scowen? To Power. Power controls the ball. Goes back to Flanagan. Flanagan. No, it's McLaughlin gives it to Power. Power gets the ball forward. Goes over the ball. Is that O'Brien coming steaming through? Nobody inside the box. O'Brien, come on. Controls the ball. Carlisle players get back. He had plenty of time there, but nobody anticipates. Ball comes in the box. Could that be a header? No, it's going to be a corner to Sunderland. O'Brien had loads of time. He moved inside the box, but no players were moving forward with him. He had no player to pick out. By the time Sunderland players got into the box, the Carlisle defenders got back. Sunderland corner. Is this Gooch going to be taking the corner? We're quite sure. Ball comes in. Ball comes across. It was a short corner, basically a good shot from Sunderland. That could have been handball for me. Another shot comes in over the top. Corner comes in, didn't get over the first man. Whether it was meant to Sunderland's first man or whether it was a poor corner, I'm not sure. But we had opportunity there. A shot from the Sunderland player. Was that handball or did it hit Sunderland player? The Carlisle arm went up, but it might have gone past the arm and hit the Sunderland player in the back of the head. That was a bit risky from the Carlisle player. He did go with his arm. He led with his arm. His arm was there. His arm was there. He tried to save it with his arm for whatever bizarre reason. But lucky for Carlisle, the ball went past his arm, hit Sunderland player in the back of the head. So after a quiet first, nervy first 2 or 3 minutes, Sunderland are starting to find the rhythm, find the feet, controlling the ball well. The quality's starting to shine through a little bit more now. We're passing the ball quite well. 139 people watching the live stream. Come on, lads and lasses, give us a like. And also, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to this channel. It'd be much appreciated. It's a bit scrappy now over on Sunderland's left-hand side. Another throw into Sunderland, or is there going to be a free kick to Sunderland? It's a free kick to Sunderland. Flanagan takes the free kick, hoofs the ball forward. Diamond trying to run forward. He kind of controls the ball well, goes to Will Grigg. I think we'd already given the ball away. I don't know if it was a free kick or whether it was offside, but it's going to be a free kick there to Carlisle, just outside their box. I'm going to predict, I was going to say 3-1 to Sunderland, but I'm not quite sure. Possibly, like TNSAFC said, 2-0. It could be a low-scoring game. Carlisle defending the ball quite well. Ball in Sunderland's area. Carlisle have the ball, playing the ball around. Whoop. Carlisle giving it a 1-2, just outside the box, comes inside the box. Too much on it, goes straight to Matthews. Matthews picks the ball up, trying to find a quick clearance, but holds on to the ball. Game's come to a standstill. Matthews still on the ball. Nobody making any space for him. Going to hoof the ball. First big kick from Matthews today. Goes 3/4 of the pitch long. Good kick from Matthews. Max Power tries to control it. Luckily does well, but then loses the ball with a bad header. The Carlisle comes steaming forward now, but Feeney's going to get back and defend the ball well. Puts it out of play. Great play from Feeney. He looks quite sharp, this young lad, Feeney. He's done quite well the first 2 matches. I quite like him as a centre-back. Not the tallest of players. I think he's only 6 foot tall. I might be wrong, but he's quite fast. He should be, being a young lad, being 20, 21-year-old, doing quite well. I think he's a leader. He was a captain for Everton at some point in the under-23s or under-18s, not quite sure, but that's... And Sunderland coming forward again now. It's Jack Diamond on the ball. Well defended from Carlisle, well defended. Ball coming forward now. Sunderland clear the ball, but it goes to a Carlisle player. And Carlisle still in the ball, moving the ball forward well, Carlisle. But Sunderland win the ball back with Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien's a bit taller than I thought. The ball comes forward, trying to find Will Grigg. Will Grigg shows a bit of pace there. Harrying the Carlisle defender. The defender gets it back to the keeper. Carlisle in their own penalty box. Ball comes forward. Carlisle got the ball outside the box. Can he get the ball across? Ball comes across. Good catch from Matthews. Willis did quite well down the left-hand side. Down, obviously, his right. Carlisle's left. Shielded the ball well, but the Carlisle player got a ball across. So here we go. Carlisle, Sunderland throw in. Just outside the Sunderland penalty box. We have two teams of 11 playing today. We've got a team in the first half, obviously playing now, and we have 11 subs, so we can change really as many as you want. I think it is. Brandon Taylor's in the squad today. Ball coming forward. Is this Gooch on the ball looking quite good? It goes to Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien passes the ball up the right to McLaughlin really well forward. McLaughlin couldn't get the ball past the first man. Poor cross from McLaughlin. Now Carlisle streaming forward left-hand side. McLaughlin chasing back and he wins the ball well. Good recovery from McLaughlin. Gets the ball out for a throw into Sunderland. McLaughlin showing some good pace there, keeping up with the play. It was his poor cross to give away the ball, but I like to see players come back and make amends for their mistakes. Carlisle on the ball just inside the Sunderland's half. Plenty of space as well. Nobody closing the player down. Passing the ball down quite well. Carlisle coming forward. Carlisle just inside the penalty box. Has a shot. Can he get a shot? 2 players there. Dinks the ball over. But Sunderland clear the ball well there. Carlisle streaming through the middle. One player passed the ball into the penalty box. The Carlisle player was running out towards the edge of the penalty box. Run out of space. Tried to dink the ball over the keeper. The ball went over the keeper. Nobody in the penalty box, and Sunderland players just watch it go out. Now Carlisle attacking again down the left, but Sunderland win the ball back. Good ball from Sunderland. It comes all the way down to Will Grigg on the right hand side. He's only got one man to beat. Can he find somebody? Come on, Will Grigg, find somebody. Passes the ball to Gooch. Go on, Gooch, get the ball. Gooch has a shot. No. Gooch outside the pass. Will Grigg clean through. Can he get the ball over? Oh. That was good play from Will. Great ball from Sunderland out of the box all the way down to Will Grigg. Will Grigg was too far to the right-hand side to really beat the 2 players in front of him. So he tried to dink the ball over to Gooch. Gooch had the ball, tried to do 1 or 2 shots. Couldn't get his shot away. Passed the ball back to Grigg. By the time Grigg got the ball, the defenders were there. And he tried to dink the keeper, but he couldn't get over the keeper at all. So Will Grigg, if he had more natural pace, Will Grigg would have been 1-on-1 with the keeper, but he isn't as fast as he used to be. And for me, if that was somebody with a bit of speed, if it was roles reversed and that was Gooch could have been 1-on-1 with the keeper. Will Grigg hasn't got the pace, so he couldn't get through. And to be fair, the ball stopped just in front of him, so he couldn't really run onto the ball. But it's good play from Sunderland. Carlisle on the ball now inside their own half. Carlisle in the box still. Sunderland clear it with Willis. It's going to be a throw in to Carlisle. No, it's going to be a free kick to Carlisle. Free kick to Carlisle. Halfway between the halfway line and the penalty box. So it's a free kick to Carlisle. It's a shame Will Grigg hasn't got a bit more pace. Ball comes in. Great free kick from Carlisle. Header from Carlisle. Goes up in the air. Good clearance from McLaughlin. Backheads it to the... But Carlisle get the ball back. Ball comes in from Carlisle. It's a big ball. Hooping, looping out of play. It was a poor ball from the Carlisle player there. Never going to trouble anybody. Goes out of play for a goal kick. Like I was saying, if Will Grigg had a bit more natural pace, he could have been through 1-on-1 with the keeper there, but he hasn't got the pace. Whether that's because of injuries is taking its toll or whether he's never been naturally fast, I don't know. But it's going to suit Sunderland this, because we've got 11 good players and come on in the second half, where Carlisle probably playing their better team at this moment in time. So I think we'll get stronger as the game goes on. We're not playing too badly. Carlisle haven't really had many clear-cut chances. That was a bad foul from the Carlisle player. I think he knocked Scowen down there. I think Scowen got a good kick in there, it was. So it's a free kick to Sunderland on the halfway line. Free kick to Sunderland. Sunderland player hoofs the ball forward. Jack Diamond, that was a poor ball from whoever that player was. Was that Max Power taking the free kick? I'm not quite sure. Flanagan on the ball. Flanagan loses the ball. Carlisle player wins it, comes steaming forward, but Flanagan wins the ball back, but gives away a free kick at the same time. Was it Flanagan? Was it Max Power? I think that was Max Power giving away a free kick. So now, on the right-hand side, Carlisle have got a good bit of play here. They can get this ball inside the box. Sunderland have about 5 players inside the box. Carlisle have about 4 or 5 players inside the box as well. This is going to be a looping free kick. I was going to do with a bit of pace. I'm not quite sure. We're waiting for the referee to get everyone sorted out. Referee still taking his time. Carlisle players going to kick it in now. Ball comes in. Good free kick. Header from Carlisle player goes backwards. Good clearance from Sunderland. Sunderland player hoofs the ball forward. O'Brien gets the ball, controls the ball well, moves it back to Gooch. Over to the right-hand side. McLaughlin with loads of space, but it was a poor ball from Gooch. It went behind him, not in front of him. Now, McLaughlin on the ball, passes the ball to Feeney. Feeney the centre of the centre-backs. Feeney gives it back to Matthews. Matthews going to hoof the ball forward. Good clearance from Matthews. Loads of distance on that kick. I like Matthews' kicks so far. They've been really good. That's what's one of the positives I've seen so far. Matthews' goal kicks and clearance have got a lot of pace on. Carlisle on the ball, coming down. Good clearance from Willis. Willis heads the ball, but Carlisle win a ball back. But again, was that... Who was getting the ball there? That was good play from... I don't know who won the ball back. Gooch showed a lot of pace there to come back in defence and get that ball out. Wins the ball to Sunderland throw-in. Sunderland throw-in inside their own half. Willis is going to take the throw-in. So I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Thanks for watching it so far. And don't forget to subscribe, new to the channel, and give this video a like. It'd be much appreciated. Big throw from Willis. Goes over two players. Carlisle boots the ball forward again. Out of play for another throw into Willis. 22 minutes gone. Sunderland have had the better of the play. I've had one really good chance we should have scored. Whether that was Will Grigg or I don't know who it was. I'm going to say it was Will Grigg at this moment in time. Just what I... Positioning wise, I would say it was Will Grigg. Right, free kick from Sunderland, hoofs the ball forward. Good free kick from the Sunderland keeper. Carlisle player heads the ball out of play. Sunderland throw in. We've got Scowen moving forward. Willis taking the throw in again down the right hand side on the halfway line. Throw into Max Power. Power on the ball. Gives it to Willis. Willis gets the ball forward. Good ball over the top to O'Brien. Oh no. McLaughlin keeps it in play. McLaughlin gets the ball across. Good ball in the box. Carlisle keeper. Carlisle player hoofs the ball out for a throw in. That was a good play, that. Good ball from Willis over the top. McLaughlin sprints down the line. Gets the ball over. Great ball from McLaughlin over the top line. They get the ball in the box. Willis to McLaughlin. McLaughlin controls the ball well. Unfortunately, Gooch slips over at an inconvenient time to lose the ball. And Carlisle coming the ball. Good interception from Max Power, but Carlisle get the ball back. Carlisle coming forward down the right hand side inside Sunderland's area. Ball is slowed down now. Good. We win the ball back well from Flanagan. Good challenge from Flanagan. Gets the ball back, but then we lose the ball and goes out to play for a Carlisle throw in on the halfway line. Carlisle have had no shots I can really think of. They've get in the box one or two times. They've had one or two good opportunities, but nothing really in the final third to sort of trouble Sunderland. So we have a throw in now to Carlisle. The Sunderland players are yapping amongst themselves. One Carlisle player's gone down. Getting a bit of treatment. McLaughlin's not doing bad at this moment in time. It's not doing too bad on the right hand side. The right wing back, McLaughlin, to be fair, is getting a couple of decent crosses in, but one he's made a mistake with. Jack Diamond is, I think Carlisle have done the homework. They're marking Jack Diamond quite well. Excuse me. You're not missing nothing at the moment. Kosovan try list is not on the side today. So we have 22. We have 22 players available today. It's what we call shandy today. 22 players available, but also the Kosovan's not playing in any of the squads. Burge is not in any of the squads, and Elliot Embleton's not in any of the squads. So we have 25 players at this moment in time. Carlisle coming forward now down the right hand side. Good ball from Carlisle outside the box. He controls the ball well. Shot's going to come in. Shot from Carlisle. No, he plays it out to the left inside the box. But well marked from Willis. He pushes the man outside the box. Ball coming in from Carlisle. Good header. But way wide. Wide. And nasty from Carlisle. High, wide and not very handsome from the Carlisle player. Good play from the Carlisle team there. Got the ball in the box, but who was that man marking? Who was marking the Carlisle? I'm going to say the player marking the Carlisle defender there. It might have been Flanagan. He did really well. Did really well, Flanagan, if that was him. He marked him and put him off completely, and the Carlisle player headed the ball 100 mile wide. Sunderland free kick. Good kick from Sunderland again. Matthews' kicks have been excellent today so far. Flanagan heads the ball forward. Max Power scouting on the ball. Controls the ball well to Diamond. Diamond knocked off the ball, but it goes out for a throw into Sunderland. Flanagan will take the throw in. Flanagan with the throw in he's taking his time, He's got plenty of time yet. It's been a bit like the Gate said first half. We've been controlling it quite well, but we haven't really. We had one clear-cut chance. Great ball down the right-hand side. McLaughlin, loads of space. Gets the ball to Gooch. Gooch outside the box. Come on, Gooch, lad. Come on. Have a shot. Inside the box. Gooch, what can you do? Back to McLaughlin. Get the ball in the box, McLaughlin. The ball comes in the box, but straight to the Carlisle player. Gooch could have did loads better there. Gooch could have had a shot. Took too much time on the ball. He tried to get past one player, tried to shimmy past two players, when all he had to do was have a shot. Put the ball back to McLaughlin, and then McLaughlin tried to get the ball back in the box, but it was a poor ball for McLaughlin, so he's had 2 good crosses and 2 poor crosses, McLaughlin, so far. Poor ball for McLaughlin. Then they cleared the lines well. He needs to get that ball at the back of the penalty box. We had 2 or 3 men at the back of the penalty box. We had nobody at the front. So at the moment, the final third is a bit worrying. Yes, it is. It's not great. Carlisle have given the ball away needlessly straight at Jack Diamond, and he's steaming down the middle, and he's lost the ball, giving the ball away cheaply. We win the ball back though. Well, good, great defending from Feeney. Feeney gets his toe in and wins the ball back. So far, Feeney's been fantastic. Whoa, that was a bit dodgy from O'Brien, I think it was. Ball coming forward. Great ball. Will Grigg controls the ball well, but he's out of position on the right-hand side. Gets it back. And the tackle comes in. That was good from Will Grigg. Get to move out of position to win the ball. But Feeney's been fantastic in defence. I do like it so far. Matthews has been well in the keeping, and Feeney's been good. Ball down the right to Will Grigg. Will Grigg's having to cross the ball in. Goes out for a corner kick to Sunderland. So Will Grigg wins the corner. Get yourself in the box, Grigg. Get yourself in the box. He's walking over slowly. Gooch is going to take the corner, sorry. It's a corner kick to Sunderland. 28 minutes gone. Will Grigg inside the box now, next to the keeper. 2 men marking him. We have Gooch with the corner coming across. Grigg's kind of waiting for the fumble inside the box. 1 or 2 Sunderland players moving around. Corner comes in. Good corner. Just gets past the first man. Carlisle clear it well. Comes out there. Oh, that was a bad ball. Who was that? Was that Jack Diamond? He lost the ball there. It was awful. I think you can tell Jack Diamond has his shorts quite high. But he was more like towards the halfway line. Came in, got the ball, but then lost it. Still 0-0. Throw in to Sunderland down left-hand side. Carlisle win the ball well. That was poor throw-in from Sunderland. That was awful. Carlisle win the ball, but Sunderland harry the ball back and try to get it back. To be honest, apart from the first 10 minutes, I don't think Jack Diamond's been that good so far. Sunderland lose the ball. Oh, Carlisle coming down the middle outside the penalty box, but Sunderland get players back in numbers and kicking fresh air, and Carlisle get the ball down the left-hand side. Float the ball in the box, but again, good defending from Sunderland. Max Power on the ball, kicks the ball forward. Who's on the ball? Who's that? Is that Aiden? No, Will Grigg in his own half with the ball. He's going back towards his own goal. Goes back to Flanagan. Flanagan back to Matthews. Matthews on the ball. Pumps the ball forward to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, what are you going to do, McLaughlin? McLaughlin has got the ball. Oh, no, it's Willis. Willis has almost lost the ball. Comes forward. Carlisle clear it out for a throw into Sunderland. The ball came forward from Willis to Gooch. Gooch tries to clear the ball forward, but Carlisle player hoofs it in. Throw into Sunderland just before the halfway line. Oh, is that a free kick? It's a throw in. Willis with a throw in to Scowen. Scowen on the ball. Willis back to Scowen. Gets the ball forward. Tries to move it forward to Will Grigg. Will Grigg nearly wins the ball, but why is Will Grigg on the right-hand side outside the penalty box? For me, that's where Aiden O'Brien should be. We need Will Grigg inside the box. I'm a bit baffled at the moment. Will Grigg's playing more on the right wing, up towards in the last final third. He needs to be in the box. It's a corner to Sunderland. Sunderland have won a corner. Gooch with the ball again. Will Grigg marking the keeper. Balls are coming from Gooch now. That's a better ball in from Gooch. Beats a few players. Come have a shot. Oh, poor shot from Feeney. He just couldn't swivel. Feeney in the box, man, right on the penalty box. Sunderland win that. Great corner from Gooch. The ball comes over. Sunderland wins the header. No, Carlisle player tries to defend the ball. The ball bounces down the penalty spot. Feeney tries to turn, swivel, but just catches the ball as it's going up in the air and hoofs it into row Z. Never mind. He was there. So here we go. It's a goal kick to Carlisle. Goal kick to Carlisle. Good goal kick. Sunderland have won a free kick. I think it was Flanagan who wins the free kick. Player fouls Flanagan. Max Powell gives the ball to Flanagan. Flanagan down Jack Diamond down the left-hand side. Jack Diamond tries to get past one player. He cannot beat his man at this moment in time. Bad ball from Jack Diamond. Jack Diamond gives the ball away again. If that is, I'm sure that's Jack Diamond. A couple of times now he's giving the ball away. But good tackling from Scowen. It was a Power. Power wins the ball back really well. It goes back to Matthews. Matthews gets the ball forward. A nice big kick down the centre of the park. Will Grigg wins the header. Aidan O'Brien tries to jump, loses it. Carlisle have the ball back in their own half, running forward. Carlisle, 1-2, Carlisle. Good play from Gooch, gets the ball. Gives it to O'Brien. Gives to Will Grigg. Will Grigg with, I guess, Jack Diamond down left-hand side. What can we find? He moves it forward to Gooch down left-hand side. Gooch pushes the player out the way, but the Carlisle player wins the ball. Carlisle player loses the ball, goes straight to Max Power. Power to Flanagan down the left-hand side, just inside their own half. Back to Feeney. Feeney's going to pump the ball forward. Who's trying to find? Wow, McLaughlin wins the ball really well. Comes to Aidan O'Brien. Back to McLaughlin. Great ball from McLaughlin to Aidan O'Brien. Ball comes inside the penalty box. That was a terrible ball, Aidan O'Brien. My God. Aidan O'Brien in loads of space, loads of time. He just needlessly gives the ball away. Carlisle coming forward down left-hand side. Carlisle getting past one man, getting past two men, but great tackling from Gooch. Was it Scowen? Scowen wins the ball back. Out of play for a Sunderland throw-in. That was great, man. Conor McLaughlin's ball was fantastic. Fantastic to Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien down the right-hand side in acres of space. He had all day to pick out his pass, and he put the ball straight to a Carlisle player. Absolutely garbage. I might be a little bit harsh, but still, come on. A professional player. The Carlisle player is standing by himself with nobody around him, and he passes to the Carlisle player. I didn't care if players need more minutes. They're playing football. They can pass the ball, for God's sake. Right. Good ball from I mean, he can pass a straightforward ball. Not a difficult ball. He had all the time in the world. He had acres of space. And he just blatantly passed it to the Carlisle player. I know obviously he didn't mean to do that. And he's going to get more experience and get fitter as matches go on. But for me, professional footballers should not be doing that. Fair enough if he puts the ball in the box and the Carlisle player wins it. Or it almost goes to the Sunderland player and the Carlisle player wins it. It's a free kick to Carlisle down the left. Carlisle going to float this ball in. Ball comes in, that's Matthews all day. Pure free kick from the Carlisle. Goes straight to Matthews. Matthews tries to get the ball out. That's the first bad ball from Matthews. Goes straight to a Carlisle player. He tried to do a Pickford-esque kick out the box. Had the ball in his hands. Tried to side foot it out the box. I think it was Jack Diamond or Aidan O'Brien up front. But it was a bad kick out and went straight to the Carlisle defender. I can see what Matthews was trying to do. But another day, a bit more power, that would have worked. But, I mean, he lost the ball in the Carlisle area, so it wasn't really sort of like a dangerous ball for Matthews to lose. Sunderland throw in down the right-hand side. Willis on the ball. So far, I haven't been greatly impressed with Jack Diamond in the last 20 minutes. He started off pretty well. Great ball from McLaughlin to Aidan O'Brien. Aidan is offside. Aidan O'Brien's offside. Hard lines. I do like the way Aidan O'Brien and McLaughlin. No, that was Will Grigg. Is that Will Grigg? Why? I don't understand why Will Grigg's so far right. It's. I don't know if he's trying to. I had to give up. I don't know why he's so far right. For me, Grigg should be on the centre spot or in the middle of the park, running down the centre all of the time for me. Carlisle win the ball, but yes, good clearance from Scowen. Hoofs the ball forward, but goes straight to Carlisle goalkeeper. It's getting a bit scrappy now. I don't know if players after 36 minutes are starting to get a bit tired. Heavy conditions. Might be feeling some of their legs. I'm not quite sure. I mean, this takeover shenanigans at this moment in time, I don't believe anyone's going to take over. I think Donald will still be in charge of the club by the time the new season starts, for me, the way it's going. Sunderland get the ball back past them. Matthews gets the ball forward. Good clearance from Matthews. But Carlisle win the ball back with a good defending. But lose, giving away a free kick. The free kick to Sunderland. Flanagan's going to take a quick free kick. No, he's waiting. So Flanagan on the ball, gives it to Scowen. To Power. Ball comes forward to Gooch. Plenty of time, turns, loses, gets past two men. Good play from Gooch. Passes the ball to Jack Diamond down left-hand side. Jack Diamond puts the ball back out to the left to Gooch. Gooch back to Jack Diamond. Jack Diamond moving inside, cutting inside. Have a shot, son. He's fouled. Is he fouled? Ball comes to. Shot from Sunderland. Just wide. Who was that? That was good play, that. Good play. I'm not quite sure. Was that Scowen? Good play from... Was that Scowen? I'm not quite sure if that was Scowen with the shot or whether it was Mac Power with the shot. But great play from Gooch. Goes past two men. I thought, hands up. It took too many men on. Got past two men. Ball it back to Jack Diamond. Jack Diamond back to Gooch. Gooch plays the ball back to Jack Diamond. Jack Diamond cut inside. Running across towards the penalty area. Finds Paolo Scowen outside the box. And they have a shot. It goes just wide. But I think it was more or less Diamond sort of being tackled by the Carlisle player. But then the Carlisle player hits the ball out this way to Power or Scowen. They had the shot. So that was better play from Sunderland down the left. So far, the best player down the right, but that was good down the left. Good ball from McLaughlin. Tries to get the ball to O'Brien, but O'Brien's too slow. And they hoof the ball out for a throw in to Sunderland. It's Conor McLaughlin with the throw in. Can you give it to Power? Go on, give it to Power. Power's running forward. No, it's a dummy. Gives it to O'Brien. O'Brien back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin back to O'Brien. O'Brien back to Willis. Willis moving across. Go on, come forward. Willis turns and moves forward. Gets the ball to Scowen. Scowen. Is that Power? Power to Scowen. Flanagan moving forward with purpose. Flanagan flying forward. Give it to Diamond on the left. Diamond on the left. Diamond gets past one man. Diamond get the ball in the box. Still on the ball. Two men covering Diamond. Back to Flanagan. Flanagan is going to pump this ball in the box. Ball comes in the box. Carlisle clear the ball. Clear the ball. Goes out. Yes, it goes out for a corner to Sunderland. Corner to Sunderland. Good balling from Flanagan. Great ball. It was coming straight there. McLaughlin, who was on the penalty spot. But the Carlisle defender gets it away. McLaughlin's going in the penalty area. McLaughlin now is standing on the penalty spot. Will Grigg in front of the keeper. Gooch taking the corner. I think that's Scowen moving forward. Gooch get the ball in the box. Ball comes in the box. Comes all across. Good clearance from Carlisle. Great defender from Carlisle. That wasn't a great corner, to be fair. It's going to be a Sunderland. Or is it going to be? Yeah, I think it's going to be a Sunderland free kick. Sunderland have won a free kick about 6 yards outside the penalty box, near the corner flag. It's going to be a Gooch to float one in. Could this be 1-0? Wyke's on the bench. Ball in from Gooch. Come on, Gooch. Got plenty of time. Hands up in the air. High one. High one comes in. Any headers? The Carlisle defenders are eating up these corners and free kicks. Big Carlisle defender. Can Sunderland win the ball back? Carlisle defend the ball well yet again. Carlisle now have won the ball and they're streaming down the left-hand side. 2 players for Carlisle. Sunderland lose the ball. Gooch gives away a free kick. I'm not sure if that was... I think if that being a proper football match, that possibly could have been a yellow card for Gooch. But to be honest, we may need to change tactics with these free kicks and there's no goals, it's 0-0. We may need to change tactics with these free kicks and corners because Carlisle defenders are defending them quite comfortably. They are tall, they're doing really well. This is a free kick for Carlisle. They're going to try and a left to right ball into the box. He floats the ball into the back end of the penalty box, but good header away from I'm not sure who that was. Oh, Carlisle miskicks the ball, and now Gooch hoofs the ball forward. Who's on the ball? Aidan O'Brien, one-on-one. And the ball gets there. Gooch, that's a bad foul from the Carlisle player. Surely that's a free kick. That must be a yellow card all day long. He's scythed down. Was that Will Grigg scythed down? Or was it, I'm not sure who's being scythed down there. That was an awful, awful challenge. Great ball from what? I think that's Scowen. I think Scowen's been scythed down. It was a lovely ball out of the penalty area, and it was O'Brien one-on-one, but O'Brien isn't fast enough. 0-0. Sunderland free kick. Gooch on the ball. Can Gooch float the ball in? Gooch controlling the ball well. Gets the ball in the back post, straight to the keeper. Poor ball from Gooch. I think that the balls in from Gooch haven't been great. Carlisle hoofed the ball forward, straight to Matthews. Matthews on the ball outside the box. Sunderland have lost the ball inside their own half, and Carlisle are playing the ball well down. Good ball to the left-hand side for Carlisle, number 20 coming down the left-hand side. Got a man outside him, gives the ball out. This ball's going to come inside the box. Oh, it's going to be a corner. McLaughlin wins the ball, but it goes out for a corner. Good challenge from McLaughlin. McLaughlin's been up and down. McLaughlin is looking quite fit. He's been all over the park. McLaughlin, he's been in their penalty box. He's tracking back. He's doing a good wing back. Good wing back positional play. I don't think he can continue for two halves. Playing the way he's playing, mind. Corner coming in for Carlisle. Ball comes in. Yeah, good defender from Sunderland. Sort of put the player off. Head the ball down, goes straight to the Matthews. Matthews collects the ball well. Sunderland coming forward with Max Power on the ball down the left-hand side. Scowen passes the ball to Feeney. Feeney gets the ball outside of our half, goes forward to Gooch. Gooch gets the ball down to McLaughlin. McLaughlin steaming forward yet again on the ball outside the penalty box. McLaughlin trying to get past his man. Tries to get a shot away, but it goes wide. There wasn't many options open. There's nobody sort of creating any space for McLaughlin. McLaughlin only had one man to beat, right on the corner of the penalty spot. He looked left. There was nobody there. Both players were being marked. He tried to go it alone, went for the shot, near post, just a few yards wide. It's a goal kick for Carlisle. Carlisle. Sunderland heading the ball clear. Sunderland win the ball back. Gooch hoofs the ball forward. The Scowen hoofs the ball forward. Nobody there. Going to be a throw into Carlisle. I think we'll find the second half. I think it's raining all over. Second half, it's absolutely teeming down here. I mean, I can't see any rain in Sunderland on this live stream. But I'd be amazed if it's not raining in Sunderland. It's chucking it down outside here. Good control from Will Grigg, but Carlisle win the ball back. It's in Carlisle's half. Heady tennis at the moment. McLaughlin wins the ball with his head again, and wins the ball again with his head from Conor McLaughlin. Scowen passes the ball out to, Flanagan gets the ball forward to Jack Diamond. Good pass from Flanagan to Diamond, but well marked by Carlisle. Wins the ball. Ball goes out. Throw into Sunderland. Sunderland on the ball. Down the left-hand side, Flanagan tries to get the ball forward. Gooch tries to get round his man, but the ball goes out for a throw-in. And that's going to be half-time. It's going to be half-time. It's finished 0-0 half-time. So there we go. It's 0-0. It isn't a disaster. It hasn't been. Carlisle have had no real clear-cut chances. Sunderland have had one good clear-cut chance. And it hasn't been fantastic football at this moment in time. I don't know if conditions are not average for good football. McLaughlin, for me, I'd give him man of the match at this moment in time. Closely followed by Feeney and then Matthews, which kind of says it all. There's been nobody up front for Sunderland. Will Grigg, one or two sniffs, not given much sort of ammunition. I can imagine there being massive changes in the second half. So if anybody out there can put up the massive changes for us, I'm going to go downstairs, have a good drink of water, have a little bite to eat. Thanks for watching the live stream so far. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Stay here. Please like this video, or if you want to have a little break, nip off and go and subscribe to SAFC Fan TV, one of our other channels. Be much appreciated. Thanks for watching so far, and we'll be back. Yes, there's not much attack at this moment. I want to see more in the second half. I want to see more from the strikers, especially Will Grigg. Aidan O'Brien hasn't been great in the first half. It looks a bit pedestrian, looks a bit slow, but of course, the players need another 2 weeks to get going again. Carlisle are going to be a mediocre mid-table League Two side, so we really need to be turning these over. Right, I'll be back in a bit. Catch you in a sec. Right. Hello everybody. Got myself some nice chocolate ice cream. Just the throat's getting a bit sore now with all that yakking on, all that yakety yak. So got myself a nice bit of ice cream. See what the lads are saying. Now, what I might be doing in the future, over the next few days, is go over to Instagram, The Mad Mistake, and I'm going to do a Q&A with either myself or Wincy and possibly Jonas. So I'll be popping over his one day this week. And if anybody wants to ask Wincy any questions, or Jonas any questions, or myself any questions, leave it on a message on Instagram. And I'll ask Wincy now if he'll do live any questions. Yeah, so I've been given a couple of photographs from Wincy and Jonas, and I'll be putting that up on Instagram, and you can send me any questions you want to ask us, and I'll ask Wincy when I go over, possibly on Thursday morning, and we'll get the video up on Friday. Q&A, Wincy and Jonas, and also myself, if you want to ask me any questions. So it's been a bit disappointing. It has been a bit disappointing the first half, but as against Gateshead, that was disappointing as well. It's about getting fit. It's about staying injury free. I've got some chocolate ice cream. I like me chocolate ice cream. In fact, I better have some now to cool my throat down a bit. So I think there's going to be some big changes second half. So if anybody out there knows of any changes, thank you, Ryan. Thanks very much. Anybody out there wants to subscribe to the channel? At the end of the day, I don't hate anybody. There's nobody out there I hate. I mean, nobody that I know. I mean, we're not going into the side of illegal side of things, because I cannot stand some horrible monsters out there. But I'm not going to get involved in that again. But as in footballers, as in football teams, as in, you know, managers, I don't hate anybody. It's people I don't like. Hi, the main Mackham. But to be honest, I wish all the teams all the best in the future for this season coming up. It's going to be a difficult season. I have placed my bet on. I put my money where my mouth is. I put a £1 accumulator on 4 teams. Liverpool to win the Premier League, pretty obvious, 7-4. Norwich to win the Championship at 13-2. Sunderland to win League One at 7-1. And also, I've gone for Bolton to win League Two at 5-1. And a lucky 15. This is a £3 maximum. I think it's a maximum bet of about £4 or £5 maximum altogether. But it's an absolute horrible day out there to play football. I wouldn't like to be playing football today in this weather. I've been out for a run in this weather and it's been a nightmare. I think we need another striker as well. Like, I was more impressed with Will Grigg against Gateshead. Today, I haven't been that impressed with Will Grigg, even though he hasn't had much service. I haven't been 100% impressed with Aidan O'Brien as well. You know, I'm not going to say any of the players have been bad. I'm just saying some players look fitter than others. Conor McLaughlin looks very fit. He looks quite fit for the start of the season, which is quite good. We need players with pace. Elliot Embleton's supposed to have pace. Diamond was good, I would say, in the first 10-15 minutes. It was well marked in the next 20 minutes and then played well last 5 minutes. It's on this. You can watch this match live on SAFC official website. It charges £5. It is a good quality live stream, and you have the top Sunderland man himself, Nick Barnes, commentating on it. Absolutely fantastic commentator, world class commentator. He's the main man himself. And if you ever want to listen to a Sunderland match, he's the man to go to listen to the Sunderland matches. But hopefully the second half will be due off very, very shortly. I've got me a little bit of beverage. That's all I'm having, just the one today. One shandy. Got me ice cream. I'm hoping Chris Maguire comes on today. So far in goal, I'm going to give Matthews in goal 7 out of 10 for Matthews. I'm going to give Conor McLaughlin 7 out of 10 for Conor McLaughlin. And I'm going to give I'm going to give Feeney 7 out of 10 for Feeney. I'm going to give Jack Diamond a 6. So far, nobody deserves a 10. Let's hope the King comes on and scores a couple of goals and I'll give the King a 10. Our worst players so far, I'm not going to think of it as worst players. I'm going to say the players that have kind of underperformed, whether that's to do with fitness. So that's why we can't be too harsh on players, to be fair. But I think players like Aidan O'Brien and again Will Grigg wasn't fantastic. So those players are going to get a 5. The team's back out now. Let's see what they any players have come on.
Midfield 3 with Aidan O'Brien and Grigg up front for Sunderland, still waiting for.
There may be no changes second half.
One real effort.
We've only had one chance at the first half. Pretty poor, really, to be honest. I mean, for the size of the stadium, the quality of our stadium, the quality of our fans, the big fan base. Every team deserves to be where they are, but if you go on the fan base and the stadium and the facilities and everything, we don't deserve to be, you know, the crap that we're seeing at this moment in time is rubbish.
They started with Paul Farman in goal. Hayden and Hunt, 2 centre-backs, with Joe Riley and Alton.
Still 0-0. Still passing the ball around. The Sunderland subs, they're giving the ball a kick around in the park. The pitch is looking really good. So I'm going to give the ground staff 10 out of 10. So it looks quality, the pitch. Gooch is warming up still on the pitch. The Sunderland players are all out. They're all warming up, doing the stretching, doing the sprints. Carlisle players are coming out now. And I wish Carlisle all the best in the future for League 2. I would like to see Carlisle come second in League 2 and just behind Bolton. But it's half time, it's 0 apiece. And I don't see any changes for Sunderland. Looks like Carlisle are going to kick off. So Carlisle are going to be kicking off the second half.
Carlisle on this second half. Their third change in effect with the injury to Dickinson in the first half.
And I can't see any changes at the moment. I can see Gooch, I can see O'Brien, I can see Diamond, Grigg. I don't think any changes at the moment. So Carlisle get the second half up and away. Good ball from Scowen there. I'm hoping a bit more intensity in this second half from Sunderland. Will Grigg wins the header, tries to get it over the defender, goes straight to the keeper. I want to see the players with a bit more intensity because they're going to be changed very shortly. So they may have 5-10 minutes of play. And then I would expect at least a lot of other players coming on. So if I was playing now, I'd want to give everything for the next 10 minutes. It's a throw into Carlisle down the left-hand side. Carlisle with the ball coming across. Carlisle inside Sunderland's box. Good header from Sunderland defender, but Carlisle get the ball back. Carlisle outside the penalty box, controlling the ball well. Ball put in the box from Carlisle. Header. Misses the header. Goes straight to Jack Diamond. Jack Diamond running out his own half. Passes the ball forward to Gooch. Gooch flicks the ball up, trying to find that Will Grigg. So Carlisle getting the ball back in their own half. Passing the ball well, Carlisle. They did in the first 2 minutes of the first half. Passing the ball well first 2 minutes of the second half. Sunderland hoofing the ball away. This is a Carlisle throw in. You're not missing much at the moment. Nothing much happening. A lot of throw-ins down the left-hand side. Carlisle got the throw-in line with the penalty area. They're going to take the throw-in now. Most of Sunderland players back. About 7 Sunderland defenders. 7 Sunderland defenders back. Ball comes in from Carlisle. Carlisle win the ball inside the box. Goes back out to Carlisle player again. Controlling the ball well outside the box, passing amongst themselves, but then they lose the ball. And it's another throw into Carlisle. Still 0-0. It is still 0-0. Sunderland playing 0-0. They've been playing now for 2 minutes. Carlisle, when they get this ball inside the box, the ball's inside the box for Carlisle, passing the ball well. Sunderland force them outside the box. And then the player almost loses the ball, and it's a free kick to Sunderland. I think it was Scowen wins the ball. Power on the ball for Sunderland. Gives it to Willis. Willis tries to get the ball to McLaughlin. McLaughlin gets the ball. Goes back to O'Brien. Back to Willis. Willis controls the ball. Turns really well. But then the Carlisle player, and he wins a free kick. Good play from McLaughlin again. He wins a free kick. Ball from Scowen. Scowen hoofs the ball forward with a power. Out the left to Jack Diamond with loads of time. Jack Diamond control the ball. Corner flag. Gets past one man. Great ball from Diamond. Inside the box. Come on, Diamond. Got the ball still. Tries to shoot. Pass the ball, Diamond. Pass the ball. Carlisle get the ball back. But Sunderland win it with Flanagan. Loses the ball. Good ball to Jack Diamond. Jack Diamond gets the ball. Cuts past his man. The Carlisle player slips over. He runs inside the penalty box and tries to go too many men. He needs to cut the ball back to the Sunderland player. He tries to get past one man. Tries to get past 2 men. Goes for the kick. Goes for the shot. And it was really a rubbish shot straight to the defender. So some of Sunderland players are trying to do too much on the ball, I feel. It's O'Brien gets the ball, but fouled again. Sunderland free kick about 45 yards out. O'Brien was fouled there. And you know what? O'Brien, to me, the way he runs, the way he looks, he reminds me of Aidan McGeady. Scowen has the ball, gives it to Flanagan. Flanagan down the left to Diamond. Poor ball from Flanagan. That was a bit of flappiness from Flanagan. There's going to be a lot of changes for Sunderland. A lot of changes now. They're lining up, 5 minutes gone. I don't know how many players are going to be coming on, but I've heard there's going to be a few changes. Diamond tries to win the ball, but loses the ball. Oh, nutmeg by Gooch. Scowen tries to get the ball. O'Brien can he get there? He's too slow. Carlisle have the ball, turn. They're running with the ball down inside their own half, down the left-hand side. But well done, O'Brien. He wins the ball back. But then it's fouled, it's clipped. and Sunderland win a free kick. I think we do need Maguire on, yes, definitely. Now I'll see who's coming on in a second, but there should be a few. Ball from Scowen. Flanagan gets the ball forward. Bad ball again from Flanagan. Flanagan's given Jack Diamond too much to do. It's quite obvious what's happening. Every time Flanagan gets the ball, it's just going straight to Diamond. So Carlisle players are going to put Diamond under a bit of pressure, and we lose the ball straight away. It's too easy. It's too easy at this moment in time. Throw into Carlisle. Carlisle have the ball, but flick it, but then Feeney gets the ball back. Puts the ball out for a Carlisle throw in. Carlisle with a throw in down the right hand side. I think Tanner's going to take the throw in for Carlisle. He has a throw in. He's going to try and go to there, just inside the box. Still not taking a throw in yet. We need a bit of creativity. Creativity is power. Sunderland win the ball, but give it back to Carlisle. We get the ball outside the box. Good play from Carlisle. First shot. It's gone in the goal. It's Carlisle who took the lead. Ho ho! What a terrible mistake from Remy Matthews. That was a horrible mistake from Remy Matthews. Oh, outside the box, the Carlisle player shoots. It bounces in front of Matthews. Matthews goes to collect the ball. It bounces over his hands into the back of the net. Oh, Matthews. Oh, no. That's a terrible start from the Sunderland goalkeeper. That was horrible. Horrible, horrible. Whether it was a skim and bounce, whether it just bounced over the top of his hands, but he should have had that all day long. Any keeper, any decent keeper would have got that ball all day long. It was awful. The first thing Matthews had to do all day, I mean, it was a team effort that came in. It was about 6 yards outside the box. We didn't close anybody down. And the Carlisle player 1-2 with another man, came back to the Carlisle player, left foot, round the defender. Our keeper Matthews could see it all day long. It bounces just in front of him. It goes down to get the ball like that, and the ball literally just bounces over his shoulder in the back of the net. He'll have nightmares, absolute nightmares with that. But at the end of the day, if that's his only mistake of the season, fair enough. But this means we've got to start playing some football now. Sunderland with a free kick on the right hand side, just outside the box. Going to be Gooch to take the free kick. He takes all the play at this moment in time. Big defenders from Carlisle. Ball comes in. We got the ball, trying to kick the ball over. Clearance from Carlisle. Heady tennis inside the Carlisle's box. Carlisle defend the ball well. That's got to be it. No, it's not. Hoofs the ball out well. Well done. Good. That was horrible from Matthews. I don't want to dwell on it too long, but I don't think many keepers will let that ball in. McLaughlin wouldn't have done that. I don't think Burge would have. Matthews will be a bit embarrassed about that. But let's hope his team comes back, gets a couple of goals, so he doesn't feel too bad about it. Because at the end of the day, we all make mistakes. We all do make mistakes. Yep, I need a bit of ice cream to calm the throat down because all this talking. Right, Sunderland win the ball back. Just inside Carlisle's half. Grigg on the ball on the centre circle, which is a bit stupid. Ball comes back to Sunderland defenders. Feeney on the ball, controls the ball well, puts the ball forward to Power. Power in the ball, steaming forward. Options. Left hand side, Jack Diamond on left hand side. Trying to cut inside, get the ball in the box. He gets the ball in the box. Come on! Oh! Aidan O'Brien, inches away from poking that ball in the back of the net. Great ball from Jack Diamond. O'Brien rushing in, just couldn't toe poke it in the back of the net. Goes past his toe. And now Carlisle, Diamond win the ball. Carlisle gets the ball, yes, but Diamond fouls the Carlisle player. It's a Carlisle free kick just outside the Sunderland box. O'Brien probably should have scored that, to be fair, but if he's not sharp enough, or we are lacking pace. We are lacking pace drastically in this match. We're lacking pace in the side. We need a bit of pace. This could be 2-0 to Carlisle if this goes in outside the box. This will be in a great position for Maguire. Let's see if Matthews can make amends. Matthews in a good position. The ball's coming across and it goes out. Poor. To be fair, let's face it, if you're in that position and you're a striker or a forward midfielder, you've got to go for goal there. Carlisle player should have been going for goal. You've seen Matthews make one mistake. You've already seen Matthews loan confidence with that mistake. You've got to go for the goal. There's loads of space on the right hand side, but he tries to float it in too high, goes over everybody. So now it's a goal kick for Matthews. Heady tennis in the centre of the park. Goes back to Feeney. Feeney controls the ball well, turns well. But then Scowen puts the ball back to the keeper, Matthews. Yeah, we need somebody with pace on here. Like, we're very slow. Very slow and there's nothing exciting. Flanagan back to Matthews. Matthews on the ball. Goes to kick the ball out. Good clearance from Matthews. Down the right hand side. Great play from McLaughlin, man. McLaughlin's looking great today. So far, I'd say McLaughlin's best player. Carlisle got the ball now and they're coming down left hand side. Carlisle heading towards inside the box. Gets the ball across. Clearance all day from Flanagan. Clears the ball out. I like to see, I think Carlisle are the better players in the second half. We need to change a few players here. Carlisle on the play still. Carlisle controlling the game well. Sunderland looking very flat at the moment. This is not boding very well for Sunderland. Carlisle on the ball in the centre of the park. Passing the ball well. They've changed 3 players. We haven't changed anybody yet. We need to make about... I'd change the whole side. Flanagan wins the ball back. Scowen's fouled. Is it Scowen fouled? Goes down. Sunderland free kick. I mean, this is... It's easy to see what we're doing. We're just getting the ball out to the flanks. We're getting the ball out to McLaughlin, getting the ball out there to Flanagan, and they're going down the left and right wings. It's so easy. I mean, that's awful. Absolutely awful. Who was that? You got Jack Diamond this big and the ball goes over his head by about 17 foot. I don't know who gave him that pass. It was terrible from, I think that was a centre back or maybe centre mid. I'm not sure, but it was straight from the free kick. Horrible ball. Get the ball down to the feet. Play the ball on the ground, man, for God's sake. Heady tennis. Sunderland throw in. How man Parkinson make the changes. We haven't even made any impact second half. We've been second best all over the park. This is easy for Carlisle at this moment in time. Really easy. We've had one clear-cut chance. O'Brien. Parkinson standing there with his hands folded, watching Carlisle stream forward. Carlisle one-on-one with the keeper. Can he get the ball over? Good save from Matthews. That should have been 2-0 to Carlisle. That was so easy. Straight past our centre. Flanagan way out of position. He kind of... Carlisle player gets in between Feeney, Flanagan. Flanagan's up the other end of the pitch trying to get back. All he had to do was hoof the ball past Matthews. He kind of fluffed his shot straight to Matthews. Matthews foot out, made a decent save. Corner to Carlisle. Carlisle are the better side by a million miles second half. Ball comes in, good clearance from Sunderland. Yeah, it's a header from Flanagan. Carlisle player goes down. Time now, while there's a break in play, to ring the changes. Get all the players on now, because we are awful. Second half, we're not very good at all. If we play this way in League One, we've got no chance of winning the league. Here we go. Yeah, it was a good clearance from Flanagan to get the ball out from the corner. But why isn't Phil Parkinson making the changes? What's he doing? Maybe he's keeping them all for It may not mean anything in pre-season, but you want your players to have some sort of game plan, to be winning matches against poor sides, not to be so predictable. We are really predictable at this moment in time. We've only got one game plan, and that's give the ball left and right to the flanks, and we're going down either side. There's nothing coming down the middle. It's not very good at all. The football's poor. I think we're making the changes now. Let's see who's coming on. It's 1-0 to Carlisle. Bailey Wright's come on. They made all the changes. There's only Tom Flanagan left on the pitch apparently. They made a whole load of changes. Maguire's on the pitch. So I think we have on the pitch now, some of the new players are Hume, possibly Matthews. No, Hume, Wyke, Dobson, Maguire. Is Ledbetter come on? Wright's on. 09. Maguire on the ball now. Passes the ball on the right hand side. Left hand side to Hume. Hume steaming towards the penalty box. Have a shot, lad. Has a shot. Decent shot from Hume. It was too soft though. Going straight towards the keeper. So we've made a load of changes. Apparently the only player we haven't changed so far in now, after 62 minutes, is Flanagan. All the rest we've changed. Patterson in goal. Patterson on the ball in goal for Sunderland. Carlisle win the ball back. Control centre park, but Sunderland win the ball back. Good play to Charlie Wyke. Charlie Wyke out to who? Have a shot for Sunderland. It's all. Sunderland with Denver on the ball still. It's 1-1. One's a pitch. And I think Charlie Wyke scored. Now, I think that was Charlie Wyke, but what happened was we had the ball down the right, got it to Denver Hume cut across to the byline, got the ball in the box, and Charlie Wyke toe poked it in from 2 yards. You couldn't even miss that, Charlie Wyke, but give Charlie Wyke his due. He did really well there to get the ball in the back of the net. He did what he had to do. I'm not his biggest fan, but well done getting that goal. Good play from Hume, and good ball in from Hume, and good goal from Charlie Wyke. But this is what should happen. We've changed 10 players. Carlisle players will be tired. We'll be all fresh. Same as against Gateshead. But we can't do this when we play in other matches, you know, so in league matches. So we've got to get these players fit as possible. So it's a throw into Sunderland down the right hand side in Sunderland's own area. Sunderland lose the ball. A shot in from Carlisle. Ledbetter gets the ball back. Good clearance from Sunderland at Dobson. Not quite sure. Carlisle inside the box. Good clearance from Sunderland. Denver Hume hoofs the ball clear. Carlisle get the ball back. Sunderland are coming forward trying to win the ball back with Ledbetter. Ledbetter wins the ball back but gives away a free kick. Yes, it's Ledbetter and Dobson in the centre of midfield. Sunderland win a free kick just inside their own half. So, It's one's a pitch. Sunderland made the changes. Denver Hume's looking very fresh. He's a young lad, he should be. He's come on looking quite nippy down the left-hand side. And Wyke has actually put himself around a bit more today than he was doing against Gateshead. Flanagan on the left-hand side again. Passes the ball to Dobson. Dobson's lost the ball. Oh, he's been fouled. It's okay. Dobson's been fouled. Sunderland free kick to Maguire. Maguire turns, goes forward. Maguire's being tackled. Good tackle from the Carlisle player. Throw into Sunderland. Still a throw into Sunderland. Carlisle win the ball back, but Sunderland hoof the ball clear. 66 minutes gone. 66 minutes gone. Sunderland won. Carlisle won. Sunderland made the changes second half, and they're starting to do really well. I might sing a song next time. His thoughts a bit dodgy. Carlisle on the ball, getting the ball for good challenge from the Sunderland player. Flanagan gets a lead bitter. Neil passes a great ball down the right hand side. Come on, ball in the box. This is Denver Hume trying to get the ball. Good defending from Carlisle. Great play. Dan Neil had a lovely ball. I think it was in the box. Oh, Leadbitter. Bad challenge, Leadbitter. Comes steaming in. Way too late. Luckily, the Carlisle player jumped over Leadbitter and wasn't fouled too badly. It's a free kick to Carlisle. It's a goal kick from Carlisle. Ball coming forward. Keep the ball. Leadbitter gets the ball to Hume. Hume loses the ball to Carlisle. Carlisle coming forward. 3 against 3. Passes the ball to the right, but then Sunderland win the ball back well with Dobson. Wyke on the ball. Passes it out the right. Maguire coming forward. Gets the ball forward. Go have a shot. Oh, who was that? Is that Dan Neil? Hard lines, that hard lines. Great ball from Maguire inside the box, and the Sunderland player was one-on-one with the keeper. The ball was coming across. I'm not sure if it was Dan Neil, I'm not sure. But he tried to sweep the ball in with his right foot, and it went really over the top, lifted his head up, went over the top of the crossbar. But great play from Sunderland, from Dobson, from Maguire. Fantastic. I'm not quite sure, actually. It's hard to tell which players are on the pitch because the stream is quite far away from the goal area, quite far away from the players. And with the stripes on the back, you cannot see the numbers. Maguire's lost the ball, and I think it's 09 trying to get the ball back. 09 wins the ball back well there, but then goes straight to Carlisle player. Carlisle keeper has the ball. It's a Sunderland throw-in. 09 on the ball to Maguire. Dobson to Flanagan to Leadbitter. Leadbitter has the ball now. Is that 09? 09 coming down the right. Good ball to 09 on the ball. Good. Inside the penalty box. Inside the box. 2-1 Sunderland. 2-1 Sunderland. And there's that. Chris Maguire just has to sweep the ball in the back of the net. Great play from Luke 09. Steams forward inside the penalty box. Chris Maguire on the penalty spot. Unmarked. In between the two centre-backs. Just sweeps the ball in the back of the net. Absolutely brilliant play now. You can tell, they say all the changes have come on. We have fresh legs for Sunderland. They've made the changes against Carlisle, who will be starting to get tired now, especially in these horrible conditions. So here we go. Sunderland, Patterson on the ball in goal. Has the ball. Oh, it's chucking it down now. Flanagan on the ball. Flanagan. Oh yes, good play from Flanagan. Out to Hume. Hume on the ball. Has to go back to Flanagan. Flanagan on the ball. What's he going to do? It goes back to Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright inside his penalty box. Back to Patterson. Patterson controls the ball loads of time. Patterson gets the ball forward. Dinks it over the strikers. Maguire fouled for me there, but comes to 0909 to Maguire. Can Maguire find Denver Hume? Yes. Charlie Wyke in front of Denver Hume. Who can Denver Hume find? He's running forward to Charlie Wyke. Charlie Wyke inside the penalty box. Comes back. Ledbetter. 25 yards out. Gets the ball over to... Is that Maguire? Back to Ledbetter. Ledbetter in control. Good ball from Ledbetter. Has a shot. Hits the defender. Comes out 0909. Goes over the top. Good save from the keeper. Luke 09 tries to cross the ball in, but it goes towards the goal. Hits the Carlisle defender and loops over towards the keeper. And the keeper puts it over the top for a corner kick to Sunderland. Great play. Sunderland are starting to play some good football now, but you expect that with fresh legs. We can't be too overconfident, too happy. We are playing with fresh legs. Corner comes in from Maguire. Good header down. Oh, good clearance from Carlisle. Goes back to Patterson. Goes all the way back to Patterson. Patterson gets the ball forward. Maguire wins the ball back as it goes for... Oh, Charlie Wyke one-on-one with the keeper. Comes across that 3-1. Oh, he's put it wide. Maguire puts it wide, but the flag was already up. Hard lines. Charlie Wyke's finding loads of space at this moment in time. He's on the left-hand side of the penalty spot. He had one man to beat and then the keeper to beat, but he pulled it across. A good ball, really, from Charlie Wyke to Chris Maguire, but Maguire was just straight offside, and the flag went up, but Maguire put it wide anyway, so never mind. Throw into Carlisle, throw into Sunderland. Flanagan with the throw in. It's absolutely chucking it down outside. I better close this window. Good ball from Wyke to Hume. Hume gets the ball forward to nobody. Good clearance from the Carlisle keeper. Bailey Wright, strong header. Good play. Neil gets the ball to Wyke. Wyke to Maguire. Maguire out to the left-hand side to Denver Hume. Ledbetter, tell him to go forward. Wyke in acres of space just outside the penalty box on the left. Back to Hume. Hume flicks it through. Is that Neil inside the box? Gets the ball across. Oh, hard lines. Carlisle keeper gets the ball, but goes back. Ledbetter. It's Maguire with a shot. Maguire keeper. Good parry down. Good save from Carlisle goalkeeper. We're playing some good football now. We're controlling the ball, winning the ball back. Ledbetter and Dobson are getting kind of doing well in central midfield. But you've got Neil, you've got 09, you've got Maguire, you've got Hume, you've got Wyke, and they are sort of combining quite well together. Throw into Sunderland. Foul throw from Sunderland. Now, I can't quite tell who's playing that on that side. I'm not quite sure exactly all the players that's come on, to be fair. I've never had a list, but I take it most of them did come on. If that's the case, that means that Hackett's on, and that means that Taylor's on. Sunderland down the right-hand side, 09, pressing the defender. Defender has to put it back to the keeper. So I do apologise if I'm missing players' names off here. I do apologise if I'm missing Hackett's name off, if I'm missing Taylor's name off, but I just can't quite see them on the pitch at this moment in time. My eyesight's not fantastic in the first place, but you have the screen that's a long way away from the ground, from the players. I can only see individual players, styles of running, individual players in different hairstyles, different ways that they hold themselves on the pitch. I can only see really Dan Neil's and number 22 on the back. Comes back to the keeper. 2-1 to Sunderland. Controlling the ball well. Controlling the game well now.
Flanagan gets it clear over there to Phil Parkinson.
Flanagan clears the ball well. Flanagan will probably need to be taken off at some point.
Tanner here.
256 people watching the live stream. Thanks for watching the live stream. I'm not the greatest commentator in the world. I'm not even good, but I will try my best to keep up to date with what's going on. If you do enjoy the live stream, please like the channel and please subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Sunderland clearing the ball well.
Wyke lays it off to Neil. The advantage played by the referee. Running onto it, Maguire.
Maguire one-on-one going through the penalty box. Maguire with a shot. Just wide.
Which is wide. Third.
That was a great ball from Neil out the right-hand side to Maguire. Maguire running through from about 30 yards out. Gets past one man, brushes one man off. Gets just inside the penalty box. Has a shot. But because the player's that fast, there's no way Wyke's going to be up there. So the ball goes across the penalty box and just wide. Keeper had it covered, to be fair. I don't think he would have scored. Wyke for me is Wyke's playing more to the left. He's playing more left than Hume. It's strange what Wyke's doing at this moment in time. I mean, it was a good finish from Wyke. Don't get me wrong. But we needed these changes. We weren't playing very well to these changes happening. Now we're playing better football. Good ball forward from Carlisle, going straight to Patterson. Patterson hasn't had nothing to do so far in this game. Good throughout. Out to Taylor. Taylor in defence on the right-hand side. That's what he's doing. That's Taylor, definitely. Back to Taylor. Go! That was a bad challenge from Taylor. Taylor went steaming in there. I think if that was the match, that would have been a yellow card. That would have been a proper match. That would have definitely been a yellow card from Taylor. He might give him the benefit of the doubt here. He went steaming in. Let's watch this again. Ball comes back. Oh, that was nearly almost a 2-footed challenge from Taylor. Was it Taylor? Might have been. But anyway, nobody's been hurt, so it's okay. It is slippy conditions. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's going to be a free kick from the Carlisle player on the left-hand side on Sunderland's right. The ball's going to be sprayed in now. The ball's coming in inside the box. Good ball in. Heady tennis. It goes out. Carlisle player keeps it in, but it's gone out for a Sunderland goal kick. Good free kick from the Carlisle player, and the Carlisle players do tower over the Sunderland players. They've got some tall players for Carlisle. Never really under any sort of pressure there, mind. They defended well. They stood the ground well, the Sunderland defenders. 2-1 to Sunderland. Sunderland went a goal down. Then we changed on. 10 new players came on. Good ball from Hume. Wyke scored. And then Maguire, it was Maguire who scored the second goal. Carlisle coming forward down the right-hand side now. Carlisle are getting a bit more back into the match now. Good. That was a good challenge from Flanagan. Ball comes over. Oh, Jesus, that could have been 2-2. Great ball in from the right from Carlisle. Goes past all the players. Patterson didn't come out to get the ball. Whether it was the defenders should have cleared it, I don't know. But the ball went past Bailey Wright, past Taylor. There was no Carlisle players coming in to challenge that ball. If there had been a Carlisle player there, that would have been 2's a peach. Carlisle controlling the ball now, controlling the game, getting more back into the game. But well won there, well won from Sunderland. But we've lost the ball down the right-hand side. 2-1 to Sunderland with 11 minutes to go. I'm hoping we'll get another goal for Sunderland, make it 3-1. Good defence from Brandon Taylor. I think it was. Goes back to Flanagan. Flanagan out to Denver Hume. Denver Hume down the left. He has Wyke in front of him. Denver Hume steaming over the halfway line. Gives it to Wyke. No, he doesn't. Gives it to Dan Neil. Dan Neil, great ball over. 9 with the ball in the box. Comes across. 2-3. Oh, 3-1. Must be. 3-1. Get in. Brilliant finish. Charlie Wyke with 2 goals. Charlie Wyke with 2 goals. Ball comes in. I think that was that Dan Neil. Was it Dan Neil? Great ball in, man. We won the ball back on the right-hand side. Logo 9 from about 40 yards out. Swings the ball in. I'm not sure if it was Dan Neil, but he was running in again with his right foot. I might be wrong. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. He tried to side foot it in the net. He sort of brought it back, hit the post, to come back out to Charlie Wyke, who was standing on the penalty spot, took one touch, moved out of the way of the man and put it in an empty net. Good goal. I did say 3-1 at the start. I hope it finishes 3-1. A brace from Charlie Wyke. Way, but it is Carlisle. I'm not getting carried away with myself. So it's Sunderland leading 3-1. Good ball from Neil. Hume on the left to Neil. Yes, Neil's lost the ball, but I think that was Neil had two good chances to score. One went over the top and one hit the post. It would have been great if Neil would have scored there, mind. Dobson out to Hume on the left hand side. Hume with acres of space. Neil tried to get the ball through to Hume, but Hume, the ball wasn't great from Neil. Neil's done quite well. Good defender from Flanagan. Ball goes out for a Carlisle throw in. Carlisle coming forward. Oh, well blocked from the Sunderland defender. On the halfway line, on the left-hand side were Carlisle. Coming forward, very slow, pedestrian, coming forward. Hume's defending well, battling well. Ledbetter's won the ball back. He's going to pass the ball back though, Ledbetter to Flanagan. Flanagan moves it out to Dan Neil. Dan Neil sort of gives the ball away a little bit. Wyke's fouled in his own half. Carlisle making more changes. Flanagan passes the ball to Dobson. Dobson passes the ball back to Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright to Flanagan. Flanagan gets the ball past the halfway line. Wyke actually wins ahead of Dan Neil coming forward. Give it to Hume. It's going forward. Dan Neil all the way. Have a shot. So have a shot. Inside the box. Just harried out. Dan Neil tried to go all the way there, mind. That was, again, Charlie Wyke. The ball came over and he rose really well to win that ball. He headed the ball down to Dan Neil. Dan Neil ran about 30 yards. He had Denver Hume free in the acres of space on the left-hand side, but he tried to go all the way himself, and eventually there was too many men in front of him. Tried to get his shot away. It was blocked. Sunderland throw in on the halfway line. Sunderland winning 3-1. 83 minutes played. Flanagan's played a full match here, mind, so Flanagan must be in decent enough shape. I think he's a guaranteed starter for the first match. Carlisle throw in inside the Sunderland half. Denver Hume clears his lines. Wyke's trying to win the ball, but Wyke's trying to find a free kick there. But I'm not too, but he scored 2 goals today, so he's done all right. So it's a throw in to Sunderland with Flanagan inside the own half. Goes to Ledbetter. Ledbetter on the ball to Flanagan. Flanagan puts the ball to Dan Neil. Dan Neil coming forward. Can he pass the ball? Yes, finds Maguire. Maguire gets the ball out to the right to 09 acres of space. Try to get the ball in, gets the ball in, but the bad pass from 09. 09, wrong pass, lad. Straight to the Carlisle defender. I can see what he was trying to do, but he's won the ball back. 09. Gone out for a throw in though to Carlisle. Second half has been loads better than the first half. Definitely loads better than the first half. Flanagan's warmed up nicely. The first half, 1 or 2 passes were a bit stray. Second half, he's come on strong. Flanagan done really well. He looks quite fit. Oh, Carlisle play not clean through. The ball's drifted out to the right-hand side corner flag on the ball. He's being marked by the Sunderland player. He's inside the penalty box and Sunderland kick the ball clear. But Flanagan gets the ball well clear yet again. Good play from Flanagan. Out to Charlie Wyke. Charlie Wyke all by himself in the Carlisle half. Charlie Wyke challenges himself, falls over, gets up, wins the ball back off himself, gets the ball again to Dobson. Dobson on the ball to Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright Gets the ball out to Taylor. Taylor out to Luke O'Neill and Maguire. Maguire on the ball. Give the ball back to Dobson. Dobson in the centre of the park. Gets the ball to Dan Neil. Dan Neil. Give the ball to Flanagan. Flanagan coming forward. Moves the ball. Where's Hume? Hume on the left-hand side. Hume down the left. Gets past his man. Dan Neil in acres of space on the left-hand side. Has to cut back out to the touchline. Gets the ball in. Good ball in. Oh, Carlisle wins the ball back. Good defending from Carlisle. Good bit of passage of play from Sunderland. All stemming from Charlie Wyke. Charlie Wyke doing well. Winning the ball off himself. And then gets the ball forward. Anyway, Carlisle now coming forward. Steaming forward. Getting the ball outside the Sunday penalty box. And he's inside the box. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Oh, good coming across. Good coverage. Great coverage from the Sunderland defender. I think, was that Flanagan coming back to harry out the Carlisle attacker? And the attacker the Carlisle, if he took it early, he could have had a shot, but he tried to go too many touches, and Flanagan came steaming in left-hand side and picked the ball off his feet, put it in his back pocket and cleared the ball. Here comes Sunderland down the right-hand side. A good ball across from Dobson all the way to Denver Hume, acres of space on the left-hand side, outside the penalty box. Denver Hume, ball comes in. Can this be 4-1? Oh no, he's offside, hard lines. Unlucky. Luke O'Neill was too high for Luke O'Neill anyway. Tried to jump and get the ball, but he was just straight offside. Denver Hume did have more time there, mind. He could have went a little bit further. He could have cut inside, to be fair, Denver Hume. He had that much space. But never mind. 3 minutes to go. Sunderland are looking very comfortable now after that very poor first half. Carlisle getting the ball, coming through the centre of the park. A shot from the Carlisle player. It goes wide, but Patterson had it well covered. Good effort, mind, from the Carlisle player. I do wish Carlisle all the best as the season kicks off. I hope they have a good season. About 40 yards out, a good shot off mine from Carlisle player, but Patterson had it covered. Had to dive, Patterson, mind. He had to make sure he couldn't have any, he couldn't be too lethargic and complacent. He had to make sure that ball was going around the post. And well done, Patterson's had a good second half. Ball, good kick from Patterson. It's not, I don't think he's as tall as Matthews, but he hasn't had much to do. Flanagan on the ball, stops the ball well from going past. Flanagan to Dobson, Taylor gets the ball forward well. And the ball goes to Maguire. Maguire can get the ball across to Dan Neil. Oh no, yes it is Dan Neil. Hume left-hand side gets the ball in. There's nobody there. Hard lines, good play again from Sunderland. Good play from Taylor to O'Neill, Dobson to Maguire to Hume. Trying to get the ball back in. Could have backed too far and there was nobody there. Carlisle coming forward, but well challenged from Sunderland player. That was that Dobson, great challenge from Dobson to get the ball. Ledbetter, mind. Dobson did well there. Right, playing in the centre of defence, doing well. Gets the ball forward. Is that 0909 to Taylor? Taylor on the right-hand side. Back to Patterson. Patterson with acres of space. Takes one touch. Gets the ball out. That was a bad clearance from Patterson, mind. That wasn't very good. Straight to the Carlisle player. Carlisle player coming forward. Oh, Carlisle player falls over his own foot. Ho-ho! Straight to Patterson. That could have been dangerous. All stemming from a bad pass, bad clearance from Patterson. Patterson does look a bit like Pickford in goal, but that was a bad... I mean, we give a lad, he's only a young lad. Tried to clear his lines, went straight to the Carlisle player. It was still quite a long way out, mind, but Sunderland coming forward. Chris Maguire steaming down the centre. Who can he give it to? 09 down the right-hand side. Plays in the box. He gets the ball in the box. That could be nearly an own goal. Nearly an own goal from the Carlisle player. There's no point Luke O'Neill putting that ball in that early when there's no Sunderland players rushing forward with pace. There was four defenders from Carlisle. Luke O'Neill gets the ball in the box. Nobody really sprinting for the ball. But the Carlisle player toe pokes it out. Almost an own goal. Sunderland corner. Ball coming in now. It must be Chris Maguire taking the corner. Ball, good corner comes in. Oh, good clearance from the keeper. Keeper gets a hand on the ball, and the ball goes out for a throw into Sunderland. Good bit of goalkeeping from the Carlisle goalkeeper. Fantastic. Good corner from Chris Maguire. Throw in now from Loco 9 with the last seconds to go. Referee won't add much time onto this, really. The referee will probably blow the whistle because he's thinking 3-1's probably a decent enough score. Good ball down to Denver Hume, left-hand side. Chris Maguire is still there. And that's the full-time whistle. It's finished. Sunderland 3, Carlisle 1. It's been a game of two halves. A game of two halves. Definitely has. It's been quite a good second half. No bother for the comedy. Thanks for watching the live stream. If you enjoyed the live stream, I will do another one on Saturday if I had the chance. And also, please subscribe to the channel and please like the channel. But I mean, first half was very poor. Carlisle were quite good. For me, the takeaway players in the first half, like I said, Conor McLaughlin. They probably Mickey. Conor McLaughlin played well on the right hand side. He did well. Jack Diamond was okay on the left hand side. Flanagan, not too bad. There was somebody else I did like first half. I think it was another Feeney did well the first half. I mean, we let a goal in just after half time. It was 0-0. We let a goal in. It was Matthews. I've already explained what happened with the goal. Thanks for watching. It wasn't a great. It was really pretty embarrassing for Matthews. But at the end of the day, it isn't too bad. We won the game, so we can't really dwell on that too long. It was a mistake. That's all it was. It happens to every player in the world. All players make mistakes. We just need to get over it. Matthews needs to get over it. Just get back into training and keep doing what he's been doing in the past. He'll be a decent keeper. Second half, we rang the changes and we end up. Charlie Wyke got a good goal from a pass from Hume. And then it was Chris Maguire swooped the ball in the back of the net from inside the box. And then Charlie Wyke again with another. Charlie Wyke's like, he's more like a goal post to Charlie Wyke again. Inside the penalty box, a shot came in off the cloth, off the post from Dan Neil. Comes to Charlie Wyke, who puts the ball in the back of the net. So it's finished Sunderland 3, Carlisle 1. And we've won 3-1 yet again. 2 satisfying results. Not satisfying performances, mind. Well done, Carlisle, there for me with a better side the first 10 minutes of the second half. They were quite good in the first half. We had no pace in the first half at all. We showed more pace in the second half, especially with Hume and the likes of a little bit of Owen 9 and Dan Neil. We showed more pace. So I'm going to love yous and leave yous there. Another good win from Sunderland. We're not the finished article. We can't make all these changes in League One, so we need to get the team up. We need to make sure Phil Parkinson has the players fit and raring and ready to go, and that he picks the right 11 for the start of the season. So thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel and we'll see you later. I'm off downstairs now for some more ice cream. I'm getting a little bit hoarse here. Cheers. Adios.